Hi guys, I'm Mr. Bo, and in today's Destiny video we're going to be discussing the Bungie Weekly update, in which we got a load of brand new information about Weapon Foundries. So we know of 3 Weapon Foundries at the moment. We know of Hakke, we know of Omolon, and we know of Suros regime. Now we're not sure if there were going to be any more, but we do get a good look at some of the weapons we can expect to see from these foundries. So let's start off with Hakke. The design pillars for these weapons read, hammers not scalpels. Relatable design harkening back to a lost era. Hakke is not about exciting form, it's about exciting function. A weapon's a weapon. Hakke is the instrument of the people. And you definitely do get that sort of lost era vibe from them. They look like they could be in a modern shooter like Call of Duty. They have that real cool feel about them, which we've only seen in weapons like the Kustov, which is the first ever weapon you get in the game. So it's kind of cool to see weapons with that more modern feel instead of that kind of futuristic out there look that we have with most weapons. We get a pretty good shot of a 3D model of an auto rifle, a shotgun, and then finally a pulse rifle. Now the cool thing about Hakke's pulse rifles is that they actually shoot 4 bursts, however that has been damaged down so it matches a 3 burst pulse rifle, and the fire rate between each burst is actually slightly faster. Now you'll see this with these weapon foundries, that each weapon foundry sort of has a mark to its weapons. Moving on to the next weapon foundry, we have Omolon. The design pillars of this weapons are experimental bordering on irresponsible, powered by barely understood technology, a fusion of the mad scientist and product engineer of the new frontier. Hallmark is the liquid ammo displays and Omolon power cells. Omolon is the future returned, and you do get that real scientific technology, futuristic look from these weapons. You might be familiar with Omolon already. They made the Hard Light, which is an exotic auto rifle, and just taking a look at the Scout Rifle 3D model we have here, I'm going to assume that they also made the Jade Rabbit, which is the new PlayStation 4 exclusive exotic, which is coming out with the Taken King. We also get a good look at the hand cannon, which looks actually like a sidearm, but it is a hand cannon. I do like that look to it. And then finally we get a sniper rifle. Again, these weapons look like nothing we have in the game at the moment, except for Hard Light obviously, because it's made by the same manufacturer, but it's cool to see these weapons are distinct with their look from other weapons. And then finally we have Suros, a foundry that I'm sure you guys are familiar with very well. The design pillars of these is, this is my sword. Function is a given, it must be given form. Design is honed. Precision. Every curve, every line, every chamfer speaks to the Suros philosophy. Suros is elegance amid brutality, and you definitely do get the elegance kind of look from these weapons. Now you guys are probably most familiar with Suros, but seeing as we have the Suros regime in the game at the moment, the exotic auto rifle, and we get a good look at the 3D models for an auto rifle, a scout rifle, and a rocket launcher. Now the thing about Suros is that they are easily flexible from close quarters to ranged, quick to powerful, fast handling to hard hitting, all with the swap of a few nodes. So these weapons are going to be really about how you want to play. Do you want to play range where you can switch to that on this weapon? If you want to play close quarters, then all you have to do is switch a node on the weapon, and it'll be however you want to play the game. So those are the weapon foundries with the Taken King. We don't know if there's going to be any more. I would assume not. Or if there are, then they're going to keep them secret until maybe the game's release. However, at the end of the Bungie Weekly update, Deej said this: there will be more choices than ever to arm yourself in the tower. Factions will have their own guns. Classes will have their own guns. More quests will lead you directly to specific guns. And even the gunsmith will have a new way to include you in his enterprise. We'll inspect all of that as well before you earn the means to equip yourselves to meet a rising threat. So it's interesting to note there, he said classes will have their own guns. So if you're playing as a warlock, hunter, or a titan, you're going to be able to get certain weapons that the other classes aren't going to be able to get. And I think that's kind of cool. It's nice to see that. Maybe we'll even see something in the future with what race you were playing. Maybe Exos, humans, and Awoken get something specific as well. We could see that, that'd be kind of cool. And I'm also interested to see what the gunsmith will be doing in the Taken King. But that is everything for this week's Bungie Weekly update. Let me know out of the 3 weapon foundries which one you like the most. I think personally I like Omolon, just the look of them look really cool. So let me know which ones you like in the comments below. If you guys missed my previous video in which I went through your ideas for brand new exotic armor you would like to see in the Taken King, then you can click the link on screen or in the description below. Feel free to give the like button a big old hug and subscribe for tons more Destiny content and coverage. I am Mr. Bo, have an awesome day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.